where's, I don't want to say where's your head there, that's so like, that's so cliche.
He does that a lot. He does these big laughs with his body that isn't very funny, which shows me he might be nervous around her or just nervous in general as a person, just an anxious guy. Now I get it. He's attractive, he's tall, he's got everything. That doesn't mean that you can't be an anxious person. I've coached many very good-looking, rich, successful men that are still very anxious. Having social anxiety can affect everybody. So don't just fall into this internet trend that says, oh, if you're a Chad, you have the money, you have the looks, you have the status, that means you just have an amazing dating life and nothing is wrong with you. Everyone can have social anxiety and everyone is trying to either date up or the same. Nobody's ever trying to date down. So if they perceive themselves as an 8 or a 9 or a 10, they are also looking for that same person or somebody even more attractive than they think they are. And that is not a bad thing. It actually shows good values that you want to date somebody that meets the standards that you live by as well. Well, folks, the time has come. I've been waiting for years. It feels like it's really just been months for the newest season of Love Island UK. You could watch my analysis of last season right here when I was so involved in the damn show that I wasn't getting enough episodes. There were 2 months every day of at least an hour-long episode of Love Island UK, and I wasn't getting enough. I loved Mitch the Bitch. I loved Ty and Ella and the whole gang too. I was obsessed, and I promised myself that the next season I would really give it my all for you in the reactions because what an incredible opportunity for a dating coach to analyze dating, relationships, all that good stuff when you could literally watch several relationships unfold, close, unfold again over the course of over 2 months. Every little conversation, every little interaction, every little blink, every little subtle movement. Oh my God, I'm here for it, baby. Now, if this is the first time that you're at my channel, my name's Anthony Resinello. I have been a social skills and relationship coach, better known as a dating coach, for over 15 years. You may have seen me on my own dating reality show on Paramount Plus called Love Always. What I do here on this channel is I break down celebrities, TV stars, influencers, extract the values from what I'm watching, and then deliver it to you so you could take it into your own dating life. If we're not learning here, we're wasting our fucking time. I find it's the best way for you to learn because when you're watching somebody that you're interested in or you admire, it's much easier to really spend a lot of time analyzing and seeing what's going on with their lives. That's why I encourage you in every video to get into my Discord and suggest to me whatever you want me to react to in future videos. Please do not do it in the comments. You know why? Because I have ADD and I'm going to look at that comment and I'm going to say that's a great idea and then I'm going to forget. My community is so amazing because I'm so proud to be the only dating coach that teaches equally to both genders. So when you go into my Discord, you're going to find so many passionate people that are interested in human behavior, self-help, and relationships that want to chat with you about those topics. And also, I'm regularly doing live office hours where I coach you for free. All that and more in my Discord community. You could join it with the link in the description. And lastly, if you're interested in going a little bit deeper on what I teach on this channel, get my Conversation Mastery course in the link in the description or the QR code right over here. It teaches you everything you need to have an amazing conversation with literally anybody. New friends, somebody that you have a crush on, or even a new business connection. In my opinion, social skills is the most important thing you could learn in your entire life because it is the one thing that you do all the time. And the best socializers, the ones that have the best relationships in life, those are the people that get everything. You can get my Conversation Mastery class with a free 1-month trial of Skillshare, link in the description, QR code right over here. Kind of see it as like a rite of passage if you're a new subscriber to my channel. Anyway, let's watch a little Love Island.
My name's Jess, I'm 25. I work as a retail manager for Marks & Spencer's. Best thing about it is obviously staff discount and Percy Pigs. I've been single for 2 years. I've had a few dates here and there, but nothing too serious. And there's not that many people left in the dating pool.
Anytime somebody says there's not that many people left in the dating pool, it means that their strategy is wrong, their approach is wrong. They're not looking in the right places. There are millions of people to date. There are so many great people. You have to know where to find them, number one. And number two, you have to meet people that are aligned with your values and not just look for people that are good looking. She probably is doing all the wrong things, as most people are, by the way. Nobody's taught how to date. Nobody's taught how to have a dog. That's why every time I'm walking my dog around Los Angeles, all dogs just want to murder my dog. Why? Just because nobody knows how to have a dog. Nobody knows how to drive. Nobody knows how to really live life. Even through school and college, nobody's really teaching us life skills. We have to find that on our own if our parents weren't doing it for us. But the thing that I find the most is not that people have issues with what to say on a date or how do I text them or all that type of stuff. Most people have two things wrong. They have emotional issues that they don't know how to figure out because the world taught us to be so desperate and needy when we're dating that if we don't get the right partner, that our lives are going to be over, we're not going to have a good life, and our life won't be complete. So teaching people good emotional independence and learning how to be happy on their own is one thing that most people don't have. And number two, like I said, is most people don't have the right strategy or approach when it comes to dating.
I'm Sean Stone, I'm 24, I'm a sweet salesman from Hartford. I own my own sweet company. Always on first date, they always get a bag of sweets and they absolutely love it. I'm not even joking. We used to deliver all our goods. One lucky lady wanted more than sweets, so yeah, she got the sweet D.
He banged a woman on his delivery? Should he be saying that on TV? Yo, just so you know, guys, don't do that. Don't try that. Please, no matter what, don't try that ever. That was a 1 in a billion chance that all worked out really well and everyone was happy. If you're hitting on women while you're delivering things to them through your business, it is not going to turn out well for you whatsoever.
So I sell sweets for a living.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's your favourite sweet?
Fizzy peach.
I'm not a fan of fizzy,
Yeah, how I like my women, do you know what I mean?
No, I don't get that. You could say that about anything. What's your favorite sandwich? Oh, I like a turkey sandwich. How I like my women. You understand? Do you understand? Little mayo, little salt and pepper, just like I like my women.
I think my job definitely gives me a bit of an advantage over other lads. I normally go up to them and say something about the hair or about what they're wearing. Girls don't really expect it. I would say I get on with girls way more than I do lads.
Actually, I would say that's probably true. The fact that if he is cutting mostly women's hair, he's able to learn how to interact with them in a way that is non-threatening and where he's not hitting on them as practice. And I'm not talking about the fact that he should be dating his clients. I'm talking about the fact that he learns how to interact with women in a way where he's not in dating mode. And when you do that, you learn that best friend dynamic that I talk about in all of my videos. I remember many years ago, I made best friends with a woman when I was like 20 years old or something like that. She had a boyfriend. I know it was a little bit of a weird situation, but we became best friends where we hung out more than she hung out with her boyfriend. I don't know the situation about her and her boyfriend, but all I know is me and her hung out all the time, and I learned how to interact with women in a way that I didn't have to think about how I'm gonna hook up with them, have sex with them, get them attracted to me, all that type of stuff. All that left my mind, and I became so comfortable around other women and just being able to talk to them like I was talking to her. It actually, I think, was the genesis for this whole best friend dynamic that I teach, because you could apply it anywhere you go with anybody. Just have that same headspace as though you're talking to your best friend whenever you're on a date or whenever you're talking to a new business prospect or whenever you're talking to even a new friend. It puts you in this place where you act completely yourself and you get that person acting completely themselves because you're not coming at a place of what do I get from this person? And that makes them feel so much more comfortable, and it makes you feel so much more comfortable.
How's everyone enjoying single life though? How's it been?
Do you know, when I broke up with my boyfriend, I feel like you need that time, don't you? Because like, if this was to come around like 2 years ago, I'd be like, absolutely not, like, I was feral. like feral to a classy degree, can I just point out?
Yo, I would never understand what they're saying if I didn't have the subtitles here, but also it's so sad that they're talking about how bad life is when they're not in a relationship. This is why everybody's so needy. This is why you get desperate. This is why you get needy. When you're not with somebody, when you're dating somebody, you're constantly thinking about how do I get into that relationship, because the whole world is teaching you that you are not good unless you are in a relationship. And that is gonna drive a motherfucker crazy. I stress to you, please get good at being alone, feeling happy just by yourself, being an independent person where you can go the rest of your life without being in a relationship. I noticed I was going down that path at 24 years old where I was obsessing over getting with a girl and getting with an attractive girl and getting a girlfriend. And I had like a heart-to-heart with myself one night, which I do all the time. And I said, my biggest fear is that I'm gonna not end up with anybody, or I'm not going to be with somebody that I want for the rest of my life. And I said, you know what? I have to get comfortable with being alone, with not having anybody interested in me for the rest of my life. And so began that journey. And that's when I became so comfortable with myself, just being by myself. And that's when dating got so much easier for me, because I never had to worry about, oh, is she gonna text me back? Or, oh, what do I say in this text? Or how do I act on this date? Or what should I do then? Or when do I tell her that I like her? All of that stuff I stopped caring about. Because honestly, if it didn't work out, I would be just as happy being alone. Being in a relationship is a beautiful privilege. It is not something that you should be entitled to in life. The other part of being entitled to a relationship is it causes you to be a little more disrespectful to your partner because you feel you are entitled to them. You're entitled to their love and support and care. When you go into a relationship knowing that you don't need the relationship, you get humbled by that relationship, because when you're not entitled to the relationship, you also understand that that person is not entitled to you. And you understand that they are coming into this relationship by choice as an independent person, and that they do not have to do all of these things for you. They're choosing to do these special things for you. They're choosing to care for you over everybody else in their life. And that is an incredible, incredible thing. And you never take that for granted when you understand that a relationship is a privilege and not something that you're entitled to.
I've been single now for about 8 months. My type is definitely a cockney. I love it when they're like, "What's happening, girl? You alright?"
I love that the type of guy that she likes is the type of guy that's like, "What's happening, guy? You alright?" That's Cockney, right? That's how they talk. Like, imagine the dirty talk in the bedroom. "Is this what you want, baby?" And then they just, "Oh, hey, boys, some more, boys. I'm sorry, my Brits, I love you.
Right.
Want to lay down on that? Like, what are you doing?
Right, so go on, tell me about you.
Tell me what? Like,
Oh, well,
are you happy with the couple first?
I am, yeah, are you?
Yeah, I'm really happy. You're really good.
Really good what?
You are sexy still. And
When you call
Could they be a perfect match? Because she was the one that says, I want somebody that isn't as funny as me. But to me, I know that means she wants somebody that has good chemistry with her, but doesn't try to show off and like show how much better he is than her. So far, just in those 2 seconds, I'm seeing something. I'm liking this guy. I wasn't sure about him at first, but I could tell he kind of is like that lone ranger where like he doesn't seem to care to like connect with everybody else so far, where he seems a little more introverted, but at the same time, in the right moments, he knows what he's here for and he knows how to put on the charm when he wants.
What are you most least looking forward to about being here?
at least looking forward to.
Did you say you're a stiff dancer?
Stiff.
Hey, we'll get on perfect now.
Why are you bad?
But do you see the vibe already? They're look. Her leg is touching his like ass. The way that they're laughing with each other, just the way that they interact with each other, it's already vibing. My prediction is that these two are gonna go far.
I am, I swear, on a scale of 1 to 10. And like,
I'm alright.
When I get lag, say like I get lagging, I'll just sit there like on the back of this, and then I'll just go out.
See, and look, you could tell like the vibes aren't that great on the ones over here, the ones over here. But if you look on the left, they're chatting it up. They're close to each other. They're touching each other. I'm feeling it.
What do you get up to in your spare time then?
I should have prepared an answer, hadn't I? I don't know. My life got so boring. I share a bed with my mum.
Okay.
At the moment, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So I really haven't been around men in a very long time.
Interesting, got
Yeah,
you.
I moved back in to my mum's house in December.
Sweet.
And then she didn't have like a room for me, so she was like, obviously you can share my bed.
What have you been on, the dating apps or like what's your mode of like?
No, I've never been on dating apps. I have to meet someone out to meet them, otherwise I'm not going to meet them.
You. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same.
Really?
I like to see someone and like know that that's what I want and then go for it.
What would you say you're looking for?
I feel like I do miss that feeling of like being in love and like being with someone and like I can enjoy my times with.
Yeah.
You know, so that's pretty much what
yeah, nice.
That's my playing field.
Just like a life partner.
100%. Have you seen anyone that's your type in the villa yet?
Probably only you, really. Like.
No offense taken if it's not, by the way.
No. Honestly, literally you.
Yeah.
Maybe someone like Sam. I really do but he hasn't really got the height. But I go for like height, and then it all kind of falls into place from there. I'm quite a young at heart person. I'm not like, I'm not looking to have kids anytime soon.
20s are to be lived, don't you think?
Yeah,
So, like...
I've got one more left.
To me, his laugh is overcompensating. Like, there's not really a connection going on. They're just continuing to talk about what their type is, not getting into who they are. He asks, like, what do you like to do in your free time? And she just didn't have an answer. And it seems like he laughs too hard. Like, he has these big body laughs, like, ha, 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 ha. Like, it wasn't that funny. I don't see any chemistry between these two.
Like, it's so hard. Is there anyone who you think is your type in here? Ronnie. Yeah. Well, pull him for a chat now. I feel like Ronnie's a bit smitten now, isn't he? At the minute in his couple. I don't think so. Do you not think? No. Ronnie's with Jess now, isn't he? Yeah. No. Do you not think? I think he's wise for you. Oh, look, she's coming nice over. It's fine. It's fine.
Can I have a chat with Ron, please?
Go for it.
Oh no, what have I done now?
Take the
You're in the doghouse already.
You want to stay here? Let's get out of here.
I'm never in the doghouse. You coming here?
Oh, I nearly fell down. The finger you budge up.
You okay, babe?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah. Oh. What's happening?
Oh, good, are you?
Yeah, right, you done nice.
Thank you, so do you. So what are you thinking? Happy with your choice?
Yeah.
Well, a choice that wasn't really yours?
Yeah, like I'm happy how it's all like come together.
There's a lot of talk with women about how they're scared to be the one to approach the man, because if they approach the man doesn't feel like he did any work for it. It was easy, and so he doesn't feel like he needs to commit or invest. But in my opinion, that's complete bullshit. That is when you are abiding by traditional gender roles. If you do abide by traditional gender roles, yes, that is a possibility. However, if you don't abide by those rules and you just go up and act completely normal, you don't show that person that that's not your vibe, that's not who you are, and that's not who you expect them to be as well, none of that is going to apply. And I think this was a great example right here. She just walked up confidently. She did her thing. She's not pushing. She's not showing too much interest. She's not pulling back and being like, all right, well, now I came up and you have to be the one that flirts with me. She's just going up as normal and just chatting with him. There's nothing to think about. There's no dynamic that you have to register now that she did that. If you want to talk to somebody, just go talk to somebody. There doesn't have to be all of these rules in your head for what you're doing and how they're perceiving it.
You look good tonight, man.
Thank you.
Look really good.
Are you a fast mover? I feel like you're a fast mover, you.
Well, how quick do you want me to move?
And I'm not like trying to ask you to stick it on me right now.
Okay, no.
No, I'm just asking in general.
But I'll tell you.
But that was a big move right there. He pulled her in, he kissed her. In my opinion, he liked that she came on over because it was validating to him to go, oh, I really liked her, I had good chemistry with her, and now I could show that to her because she showed me the interest. What women so often do is they pull back on any sort of explicit interest in the man for fear that the guy's gonna move away, that the guy's gonna lose interest. But that is not true. Men need that validation. Men love that validation. It gives them the sign that they could go further and they could take the relationship to the next level. What they don't like and what nobody likes is neediness, is desperation, is that little thought in your head where you go, oh, I really hope they like me back. Oh, I really hope we get into a relationship. Oh, I really hope this works out. Oh, I really hope he likes me. Oh, I really hope he responds. Anytime you have that in your head, that is neediness, and they are going to feel that some way or another, even if you're hiding it with all your might. There is nothing unattractive about being a confident person that shows interest in somebody. There is everything unattractive about somebody that shows their interest while they are needy, because that's not true interest. That is a selfish act. That is you going up to somebody and saying, I need you to like me. All of this that I'm doing is so you could eventually help me fill the void that I have in my chest. Nobody is ever going to like that. Nobody ever wants the responsibility for taking care of your own happiness. But everybody is attracted to a confident, independent person that knows what they want and goes for it.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Don't say that word.
Isn't it? How many have I got through already?
You've got no icks just yet.
See, they have that chemistry that cannot be broken. I really don't think that there's going to be a lot that could pull these two apart. Their chemistry is too strong, and it seems like they're both attracted to each other physically as well.
Well, there is time. I've only known you not even 24 hours.
Nice.
I reckon by then you can give me one.
Never.
I've got to see your pyjama choice.
I don't wear pyjamas.
You can wear boxers.
Well, we can go commando if I was looking.
I think you better not. We get on well. There's definitely some kind of chemistry there. I think we bounce off each other. But I feel like you have to just see how these things go and how it pans out. Like, you never know what to expect in here, do you? But yeah, so far so good. So we'll see. Like I say, early days.
See, that's the thing that I love about her. You could tell that she doesn't care. She's just calm on the inside. At least that's how she's presenting herself, right? We never really know until later on, until the relationship gets a little more serious. But at the moment, she seems calm as a cucumber.
What's your type?
Literally, I just like what I like. Like, it's straightforward as that. Like, as long as you're cute, you're tall, good chat, got some riz, you know, confidence, athletic.
Okay,
can
athletic.
Dress.
Okay.
Like good music.
Did anyone ever see that one meme where it was like, in your early 20s dating, are you good looking? Are you nice to me? Are you funny? 30s dating, tell me all of your past traumas and baggage and how that could affect our relationship going forward. It's just really funny watching this because they're just starting dating.
What about you? Tell me more. What's your type?
Me, as I said, I'm a sucker for a pretty face. And to be real, when I saw you, I was like, who's this beautiful black girl? Like, I need to know a bit more.
Okay. Ideally, out of everyone here, I'm more leaning towards you, do you know what I mean? That's a given. Because on the outside world, you literally be like the type of person I'd want to talk to you, do you know what I mean?
Got you. Would you approach me? Question.
I don't think I'd approach you. I feel like I'd want you to approach me, but I'd like make the eye contact, like I'd make it known.
So this is sex with the
you know
eyes,
what I mean?
early doors.
So notice what he just did there. That was called a ping. A ping is when you put out a little message to the person and see how that message responds back to you. Does it respond positive or negative? Now that doesn't mean that she needs to go, yes, sex with the eyes, that's what I meant. Sex with the eyes, I want to have sex with you with my eyes. That's not what it means. In order to know how that ping comes back to you, you want to be watching that person and listening ever so closely. You want to see if they're slightly moving forward when they're talking to you. You want to see if the smile that they put on their face is just kind of frozen when you say it to them, like, oh yeah, sex with the eyes, yeah. Or if they have a genuine smile back. If you could tell that the response is warm and they're actually getting more interested when they speak to you, or if they move back a little bit, or if they kind of make a little squinty face like this, or whatever, you want to be watching every little movement on that person's face. And that is an incredible way to show somebody that you also have high social acuity. The fact that you're watching everything that's going on that person's face and in their body language and in their tonality and their rhythms and cadences and their words, every little thing matters. And especially for her, I could tell that that matters too, because do you remember back in the conversation of cheating and that one guy with the mullet didn't answer?
Have you ever cheated, Dad?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever cheated?
What?
Have you ever cheated?
I've cheated before, yeah. It wasn't like the full shebang, it was like just a kiss on a night out, like drunk and night out.
No.
But you didn't answer, though. Have you
No, I haven't. I haven't.
She called him out on that, which means that she is watching everything too. She's not just up in la la land on cloud 9 just having a fun time. She's actually interested in people and she's watching everything. So when the person that she's on a date with, the person that she's talking to, the person that she's interested in is just as attentive and is just as alert to what's going on, that's very attractive to somebody, because having a high social acuity shows that you're intelligent, and it also shows you're mentally sharp and in the moment and also purposeful.
Where's, I don't want to say where's your head, that's so like, that's so cliche.
He does that a lot. He does these big laughs with his body that isn't very funny, which shows me he might be nervous around her, or just nervous in general as a person, just an anxious guy. Now I get it. He's attractive, he's tall, he's got everything. That doesn't mean that you can't be an anxious person. I have coached many very good-looking, rich, successful men that are still very anxious. Having social anxiety can affect everybody. So don't just fall into this internet trend that says, oh, if you're a Chad, you have the money, you have the looks, you have the status, that means you just have an amazing dating life and nothing is wrong with you. Everyone can have social anxiety, and everyone is trying to either date up or the same. Nobody's ever trying to date down. So if they perceive themselves as an 8 or a 9 or a 10, they are also looking for that same person or somebody even more attractive than they think they are. And that is not a bad thing. It actually shows good values that you want to date somebody that meets the standards that you live by as well.
Who are you feeling? Obviously, I know me.
I can't cap, yeah. Like, if I'm being so real with you, you're right there. Like, I see you.
I don't think that they're going to end up together. There's just something off about these two. He comes off anxious. He comes off not very socially adept. He's just a good-looking guy. She comes off as somebody that's very assertive, alert, and purposeful. And I think she's going to eat him alive after a couple dates. I just think right now he's the best-looking person in the place for her, and she just wants to be with somebody like that. And he feels the exact same way. It's just looks right now. But to get back to pinging, he sent out that message, have sex with the eyes or whatever he said, and he was looking to see how she responded. If she was getting uncomfortable with that, if she balked at that, or if she kept showing interest. She seemed to keep showing interest, which means, she's interested in me in a more sexual way. So we just escalated the relationship just from talking to being a little more intimate. This is how people date. This is how all relationships work. They're always pinging each other to see where they're at. If you are a socially sharp person, you could use this in your social interactions as well to help you escalate the dynamic of the relationship further and further in a smooth way that doesn't come off uncomfortable. Because what people that are not socially adept do is they make bigger, grand, crude, rough gestures to the person that could make them uncomfortable and make them not want to interact with you anymore. For instance, if he just moved over really close, put his arm around her and said, come here, or something like that, that's way too big of a move too early on. And if she wasn't into that, he could ruin the entire relationship right there. On the other side of the spectrum, people make zero moves. They don't do anything. They don't escalate in any way, and that bores a person. What you want to do is build the connection and the intimacy between two people by making small little escalations up, up, up. That could be physical and that could be verbal.
She was being nice to me. She was telling me what I wanted to hear, just to be kind.
Well, what was she saying to you?
She was like, yeah, you are my type. Or along the lines of like, yeah, tall, dark, handsome.
Yeah, nice. You are. Literally everyone said that though.
Tall, dark and handsome.
Yeah, and everyone said...
As long as you think so, Patsy.
Yeah.
He has good eye contact, this guy. I'm not sure about his intentions yet. I don't know if he's a scumbag or a total sweetie. He's like very ambiguous in that way. But look at that eye contact. You could tell he's so locked onto her face because he really wants to see how she feels. Once again, the more alert you are with what's going on that person's face, exactly how they're moving, exactly how their tone and their cadence and their rhythm is when they speak along with their words, the more social acuity you have, which shows how intelligent and present and purposeful you are as a person. These are all highly attractive traits, and this is why eye contact is so damn important when dating or in any social arena. But I don't want you to just lock onto the person's eyes, because that has nothing to do with anything. It accomplishes nothing. I want you to be watching everything at a high level. Because the more you're looking around, the more you dart your eyes away, the more things you're gonna miss on that person's face. Because if they say something that sounds good, but you're not truly watching how they express it, you can be interpreting it wrong. And if that person notices that you interpret it wrong, that shows low social acuity and they could lose their attraction in you.
Yeah, and everyone said...
As long as you think so.
Look at that strong eye contact.
Scouser Samantha's finally managed to get her hands on semi-pro footballer Ron. Exciting! This could be the first Liverpool signing of the post-Klopp era.
I'm really interested in
on with
this.
Jess?
I've had probably the same amount of chats now I've had with you. Like, I love it.
Hello.
And yeah, see what Samantha's saying, innit? Like,
I'm just used to the Scousers or Londoners, so it's a bit like...
And I can do a bit both.
Do not give me the ich and try and do my accent.
Ah, the kiss on the head. So he's really playing the field. It's the first night. It's early days, bruv. He knows what he's doing. He's not dipping in so deep with the first girl so early. And I love this guy's vibe. He's so relaxed and he's so confident, and it looks like nothing can get to him. I'm super interested in seeing what happens with him during this season. I have a feeling a lot of girls are going to be fighting for him.
Whoever planned it, right?
If you would have come in and had to couple up with someone, who would you?
Be you.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
100%. Would you couple up me?
Wow, I was wrong. So when it comes to attraction, he's most attracted to her over the other girl, which was, I think, Jess or something like that. So maybe he has the chemistry with the other girl and he has the physical interest with this girl.
Yeah. Was you a bit gutted? Who you couple up with?
Sam?
Oh, yeah. Look, everyone's getting to know each other, like.
Are you loyal?
But I also want to mention his pulling them in and kissing them on the head is a move. It's a purposeful thing that he's doing. He's making a bigger ping, which is a bigger risk, but it's more calculated because it's more endearing. It's not as creepy. It's more like lovable, kiss you on the head type of thing. But at the same time, it creates that bond and is a much bigger test for their interest than a smaller ping. When he pulls them in and kisses them on the head, he wants to see how they're reacting to him after that. Are they staying pulled in or are they moving back? Are they showing more interest or are they showing less interest? This is likely because he wants to get shit out of the way. He doesn't want to fuck around. He probably knows that he's an attractive guy, that a lot of girls are going for him, and he does not care about potential rejections or potential turnoffs from something like that. Also, it's probably something he's done in the past many times, which makes him feel comfortable to do it with these women because he knows it works.
Loyal? Are you loyal?
Swear, trying to do my accent.
Oh, yeah,
You can't do my accent.
Are you loyal?
I'm girlfriend material.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny that they know each other's accents, and to me it just sounds like fucking gibberish.
I'm boyfriend material.
Tizzle.
Your eyes.
What?
Okay, so that's another move that he just made, and her face says that it's a positive ping back. He says, I'm boyfriend material. He does it in such like a cool way. He's like biting his teeth. She says who? And he goes, your eyes, which is kind of badass because it calls her out if it's the truth, right? And she just got called out and she could not hold back that was the truth. Damn, this guy's fucking good. I gotta study this, man.
I'm trying to know.
Okay.
Let's not keep them cars too close.
Do you know what? It's the first day.
No, of course.
I'm trying to assess the situation. Yeah.
You look amazing tonight, by the way.
Same bullshit.
Seriously, you really did this.
Somebody's going to...
Again, it's just looks with them. It doesn't seem like he has anything interesting to say. And I don't even know if she has anything interesting to say. It's just fucking attraction physically.
Lush in a minute.
How would you feel if someone tried to like kiss you on the first night?
There we go. And do you see how he's doing it? Kind of like, I love how all of these British people, all of their flirting, it's all very nonchalant. It's all like not very serious. It's all just chilled out. And that's the best way to do it, actually, because it takes a lot of pressure off of the situation. He is testing. Again, he put out the sex with the eyes thing. Everything's going well. He knows that she's interested in him. He knows that she knows he's interested in her. And so he's like, now I got to go in for the kill.
I'd say it's the first night.
Okay.
Let's wait.
Yeah. Would you pause that? You'd stop that?
I'd probably...
Ah, so you see what he's doing now? She basically said, I don't want to kiss, which shows that he's so sure that she's interested mostly in him, nobody else, that he wants to lock this down right now before anyone else has a chance to connect with her as well. It's a big risk, it's a big ask right here, so I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'd stop it, but I just...
Oh, you wouldn't stop it?
Just, you know, I wouldn't want to, you know. Why'd you ask?
Huh?
Just hypothetically.
Why'd you ask? Oh, what? Oh, just, you know, make a conversation.
Oh, I don't know. Hypothetical world we're living in right now, yeah?
Right.
Your lips are crazy. And the way you're looking at me is telling me something as well, so I'm just trying to gauge.
He's good. I just love how these British guys are so nonchalant when they say these forward things. It just has this beautiful balance. And so now what I want to see is how he moves in for the kiss. Does he just go in and do it? Does he kind of make his body language go slowly in further and see if she moves in further? I'm so interested.
Where we're at with things right now, don't you think?
Okay, now it's like a negotiation. He's doing it way too much. And it's not fun anymore. It's like business right now. And that's why she laughed. That's why he laughed, because they're breaking that tension right here. He should have not done that. He should now start putting on the charm. But you know what? I'm not sure if he has any charm. I think he's just like, I know I'm good looking, and he just wants to steamroller her with his good looks.
You're not serious.
I'm not. No, I am, sorry.
Now, if you notice, he keeps leaning in a little bit more. He's trying to get closer. He doesn't know how to do this. Now, I get it. If they were in a club, he would probably just lean the fuck in, but I think he knows it's so early, all the cameras are on him, and everyone is watching them, because if they kiss, everyone's heads are going to turn, everyone's going to be talking about it. So I know he's nervous, and he wants that super, super validation that she's going to kiss him back and not reject him, because if that happens, he fucks it up with her, and he fucks it up with every girl in the villa. This is so fun watching the dance of two people's attraction between each other. All right, so it was a good first episode. I think there's a lot to bite into on this season. The relationships are hardly formed yet. They're really just getting to know each other based on looks. So there's really not a lot for me to dig into, but regardless, my favorite TV show, at least my favorite reality show, and I can't wait to do more episodes, but it's really up to you guys how often I'm going to be posting and reacting to Love Island UK. If you'd like me to do another episode, get into my Discord and suggest it to me. The link is in the description. If you're interested in learning high-level conversation skills, get my free conversation mastery class on Skillshare with a free 1-month trial. You can get it in the link in the description or the QR code right over here. It teaches you everything you need to know on how to have an incredible conversation from the start to the finish. How do you ask the right questions? How do you express yourself in a way that captivates people? And how do you express your attraction in a way that comes off smooth and not awkward and jerky? And finally, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Who's your favorite cast member? Who do you think is going to pair up and stay together? Who do you think's actually wrong for each other and won't end up in the end? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.